This is an emergency, I beg an urgently. This is a serious case. The way you put in work on me, just like a surgeon when you operate that ways.
No, as I said, I'm not indifferent. And a lot. I'm going by what a lot of people tell me. They don't feel a lot of emotion from me, though I am feeling emotion.
Nah, you're right. Your emotions are very low, but we're gonna figure out what's going on here. So first thing, you get your first name.
Oh, you should.
Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, you do.
Spirit say something don't fit, so they need to talk about that. So first card, second card, third card, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, 8, 9, and 10. So just before I get into this reading, just what Spirit is telling me, and I'm getting something wrong with the back of my neck. So I'm feeling warmth around the back of my neck.
I understand that.
Yeah, this is so career change, huh? Career evolution, career change. This is what's this is what's in your cards. I'm seeing career change, career evolution, something along that line with your job. But let's see what Spirit is saying. But they said they keep in mind, you keep this at the forefront. He says something don't fit. Something don't fit. All right, so we're gonna start with your first house. Your first house is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars. Your first house represents your ego, your self-image, what you think of yourself, how you see yourself and what you think of yourself. And in this house, you have the 3 of fire in the upside down position. You're basically feeling unworthy, and the rule it down to the least. You're feeling unworthy. This is your thing. You just feel unworthy, and I don't know why you feel. It's like it's not even doubtful. It's like, why me? How could this happen to me? But something positive happened. But you're like, I don't know if I deserve it. In that you're in that energy. You know, but that's the energy you carry around all the time. Oh, again, this is the energy that you're walking around in a lot. You got the 3 of fire in the upside down position. When you're supposed to be seeing yourself as golden, you're actually seeing yourself as losing value. You know?
Yeah, I know. I've been fighting that for as long as I can remember. And that has to do with the family situation.
Okay.
Yeah, and coming about when others did not want me to come about, and coming about in a way that they consider to be what do they call it when your mother and father is not married? Yeah.
Ah, bastard.
Yes, I am a bastard.
Ah, so that's why you're not valuing yourself in this aristocratic setting. Got you.
Yeah, I'm a bastard, and I am considered the black sheep.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I want to ask how I can finally, and there's a lot of things happening to tell me this is coming, break from this environment where I am not acceptable.
Spirit, what can she do to relieve herself from this environment that she's not accepted in? What can she do? Help her out. It just says detach from drama. So this let me know this reading is on the right path. It says detach from drama. The first chance you get, Spirit say, to take a trip away, to take a job in a different area, to move on, you do it. This is the only way you're going to find who you are, find your peace, because this is a constant reminder of this. So what? The bastard thing happened. It's a lot of bastards on the planet that does great work. You ever watch those movies where the bastard son become king and he does great work for the whole damn kingdom?
Yeah.
This will be your destiny. So stop feeling unworthy and literally start walking in your purpose. Okay?
Can I get another question?
Yeah.
This has been what I've tried to do, and in my new home, I've had a big loss, and I want to know what that loss is about, and if it's okay.
Spirit, she had a big loss in her new environment. What was it about? Why did you give her that loss? Why did she encounter that loss, and give her some clarity? Give her some clarity. You encountered that loss because you brought it upon yourself as far as your flow of prosperity. You didn't deem yourself worthy to experience it, to be a part of it, things of that nature. So you brought it upon yourself. That was a test to you to say, okay, if I constantly giving you cold water to drink, why the fuck would you let it sit out and get lukewarm? Make sense?
That's what I did.
Yeah. All right. So I can focus back on this one. So you got what they were saying about why you lost, why you took that L.
Right. But somebody else paid that price, and that's the thing that bothers me. I guess I have some guilt about that.
We'll see. We'll see. You and understand when I say this, you gotta learn to pace yourself. You gotta learn to pace yourself with developing your story. Okay? Now let me tell you what Spirit is saying right here. This is why you're constantly feeling at a loss, at a disadvantage. You don't pace yourself at experiencing your losses. So, translation, if I lose today, I need to go back and think about every damn loss I ever took. And then now I'm going to develop a scenario, like a racetrack scenario, to where I'm constantly going to lose if this. This is why. You're constantly doing that boulder roll downhill of all your losses, all your unworthiness, all your uncleanliness, all your desires, all your depression, deceit. You're just snowballing. You're a runaway snowball. You're a train wreck of despair. Stop that. Stop it. This is what the hell you need to focus on. It's not your looks. It's not your career. It's not your relationship. You need to focus on healing why you feel so damn unworthy.
Right.
All right. So if you start going before the reading, before the cards get there to where you can learn your lesson, because Spirit say, do not let you dictate this reading. And if I'm being a little aggressive, it's because Spirit is telling me to. Because this is how you get the help. You contact me for the help. I'm going to do what Spirit say to get you better. So
I got it. I understand.
So now we're going to go to your second house. We're going to go to your second house. Your second house is ruled by Taurus and is governed by Venus. Your second house represents your current economic affair. That can be job, raise, business, etc. In this house of current economic affair, you have the Ace of Air in the upright position. This tells me 100% that you are starting to speak up about your financial situation. You're starting to speak up about your self-worth. Spirit say, talking it ain't good enough. You got it? Talking ain't good enough. The grammar is horrible, but talking ain't good enough. You have to believe it. You can't just say, hey, I'm a PhD graduate, I'm a doctor of neurology, I have a associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, and I own 3 businesses, and I even spoke to the Queen of England 3 times, and I'm known in the world. You can throw all of those accolades up there, but when you go home, if you don't feel like you're deserving of someone's approval and attention, then it's all for shit. So,
Yeah, you're right.
I will name this video "Walk It Like I Talk It" because you talk a good game, but you don't feel worthy.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I like to ask the card. Yeah, my actions are in my work. I kind of feel like my work proves everything, and I don't make that connection with the people in that work. And I want to know how I can get stronger at making those connections.
Spirit, how can she get stronger in making connections at work? She's sick of and mind me, Spirit. She's sick of this robot shallow mentality. She's exuberating, if that's a word. I'm gonna Google that because that's what he said. She wants to know how to connect with this to get this stigma off of her. What recommendations you got? It says artistic expression. You need to share more of your story, not more so of your achievements. So if you're walking around I'm just saying, if you're walking around the hospital with that chip on your shoulder, how you did it, you need to share more. They telling me, you ever watch that show Blackish?
Not often, no.
All right, so look at the character of the lady with the big eyes, Bo. She says that, you know how she lives on her laurels as an anesthesiologist?
Mm-hmm.
And they say that's what you do. You say, okay, I graduated from this, I did this, I'm an anesthesiologist, I'm this right here, so I should be praised and worshiped. But then at the same time, you back up and you say, no, I shouldn't, I'll just let it go. But in order to connect with people, they don't need to know your accolades, they really need to know the real you. Well, guess what? You could tell them, I feel so bad that my mom and dad wasn't married when they had me. I feel so bad. People will sit up there and relate, because it's 1,000 people that feel that way.
That's exactly it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you got to become more human. You got to become more personable. Being a mystery, being just a successful, good-looking mystery is not enough for you to achieve your goals. You need to become personable. I'd like to say you need to learn the feel, felt, for method. Okay? And Google it.
Mm-hmm. Feel, felt.
Feel, felt, and for.
For. Okay.
All right?
I will.
So, moving on to your 3rd house. Your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents communication. And with Gemini being in this house, is communication good or bad? No matter what communication, it serves a purpose. It needs to be said. And in this house right here, you have another 3. You have the 3 of Earth in the upside down position. I want you to keep in mind of these 3s. You have the 3 of Earth in the upside down position, and you have the 3 of Fire in the upside down position. 3 of Fire upside down is how you see yourself, unworthiness. The 3 of Earth in the upside down position, meaning that you're, again, it relates to the 2nd house as you're talking a good game and you're not even taking handouts. Somebody is saying, hey, I got this great position that'll be great for you. And the only thing you're saying is, I can get it on my own. Or somebody say, hey, I saved you a parking spot. And they say, oh no, I always park on the 3rd level. I know it's far away, but damn it, it's just something I like to do to get me a walk in. You know? This is what you're doing And this is making you so unrelatable, which is creating that distance.
I got it.
You know, even the spirit told me to tell you this joke. I'm horrible at jokes, man. When these things go to talk. Spirit says, you know, even the island gets some. She said even the island gets support. And so hold on, let me start. Spirit said, okay, so there once was this island. There once was this island, and it was talking to the sky. The island constantly said, "Hey, sky, I'm all alone. Nothing is around me. I don't care. I'm all alone. But you know, I'm good being alone because I got lush grass. I got fruit. I got animals that I take care of. But I'm so all alone. There's no islands near me. No chain of islands. They were like, even the Polynesian, they got a chain of islands, chain of fire. They just good." And the sky was like, "Well, you know, I think you're wrong." And so the island stopped communicating with the sky because they just didn't see his point. The sky kept knocking on the island door. "Hey, can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?" I'm like, "Nah, you don't see my truth. You don't see my." So the sky said, hey, water, would you go up there and knock on the island's door for him?" So water say, "Sure, why the hell not?" So water decides to go and knock on the door of the island. Knock, knock, who's that? Water. "Oh, hey, how you doing, water? Long time no see." Like, "What the hell you mean long time no see? I'm always here." And like, "What you mean you always here?" Say, "You see that beach there? That's me, always beside you. How in the hell you gonna tell sky you have no support?" That's the joke. That's an African proverb style joke. Even the island gets supports from the water. So stop trying to be an island. And stop looking as if you ain't nobody's gonna support you in your endeavors and everything. Because even if you can't touch the sky, the water is still there holding your ass up.
Wow.
Now I probably butchered it because it came from a spirit. They probably got a different way.
You didn't butcher it. That story, like, you are always precise. That story is precise.
Okay, so that's what they're saying. So learn, like, let's not play the 48 Laws of Power anymore, because you're really good at that book. I read it a couple times. I like it. So you don't have to live by that. So let's get rid of despise the free lunch method in there, and really become human, become a people person. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
Wow. Yeah, because those have been my rules.
Mm-hmm.
Of getting out of whatever. And now I'm realizing I got to get back in somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thing has always been the structure of society making me not fit. And I'm finding out, especially through this conversation, that's not necessarily the case.
No.
And I don't know what the question would be, whether it be, how am I engaging individuals, or what am I doing when I overlook individuals and I keep my mind on the bigger picture?
So,
like, that's the story was about to me, but I don't know how to frame the question right now.
So, if you're gonna go off that story and read in your mind right now, the question that you're looking to ask this card of communication, how you're despising the free lunch, how you're just rejecting everybody, Spirit, how would I know what to accept from my coworkers, my family, and my friends, and what to not accept? Something.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Now I can't ask that question. I can't ask that question for you. You have to say it.
Well, that was just the way I thought about it as you were talking. I mean, because my thing has been to be on the defense to keep the drama and the trouble away from me. And now I got to learn how to gauge. So how do I get that balance?
All right, Spirit. How does she gain the balance of knowing and unknowing when to let somebody in or when to keep somebody out? Help her out, communication-wise. When? Give her. It says go now. Spirit say they're going to give you a mechanism and they're going to give you a sense of smell. They say they can't do this for you because something wrong with your, they say something not wrong with your senses of smell, but they just say that, they say everything has a weird smell to you. Like you base everything off of your senses. That's it, not smell, senses. Everything senses kind of weird. Everything is like they just saying that you relate everything to a smell for some odd reason. But they saying when you feel like you're in danger or something is threatening, they will give you a sense of a smell that you hate, and you'll be able to have a radar now when it comes to people. So they say don't worry, make the damn connection. They're not going to let anything happen. They're going to drop a radar in your senses to where you'll be like, I don't like the way that person smells, I'm out. Person can smell like a daisy, but you'll be like, it's something about that person that irked me, icky, icky. And you'll learn what to share, when to share, and how to share it with people. That's it.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So now we're going up here to your fourth house. Your fourth house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your fourth house represents your actual house and home. If you're on a political stage, it represents your city and state, blah, the country, all that stuff. But I like to say it represents your house and home, all the way to the bedroom, or the three closest people you will allow to live in your home, stay the night, friends and family. And in this house, you have the earth element in the upright position. This tells me you're longing for a family. You are longing for a family. It is what it is. You're longing. All about the bastardization and all that stuff there, that's an excuse. But you're longing for a family, but you're so longing for this family that you're trying to be so damn aristocratic, and they're setting to where you're distancing yourself. Because let me tell you one thing, Spirit is saying, they can't hold a torch to you. You put limiters on yourself. And you have so many damn limiters. They showing me snow boots in mud.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know.
You put these limiters. If you want a family and you want to be part of their family, you're gonna excel past them. And then guess what? Now, instead of them giving your judgment, they're gonna have like animosity. I'd rather be judged bad than have a bitch after my head every day. So you need to start creating your own family. And networking, friends, boyfriend, things of that nature. Create your own happiness. Spirit say reiterate this to you. When a bastard gets the kingdom do well. Shaka Zulu. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Now there is a secret here. There is a secret here in your house and home. So are you one of four?
One of four?
Yeah. Are you one of four? Four siblings, four individuals. It's one of four.
I'm considered a peer because my grandmother took care of me. I'm considered a peer to my mother and my uncle, and then I have a stepbrother. Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
So you're considered the pair. Gotcha. So there's four individuals in your circle. So here's the secret with these four individuals. You all are crossed. Now, when I say crossed, I want to say tangled, intertwined. Nobody knows who's the authority, who's the adult, or their place in this four. This is the big secret here. So, and might I say this is a family secret. So nobody knows who's the leader. There is no leadership. There is no nothing what they're telling me out of these four individuals. So nobody is saying, hey, I'm Mama John, and y'all gonna do what I say. I'm the head of the house. It's like it's a free for all.
Yeah.
That's the secret. So you want a family, but you want structured family. but you're adding this structure into your life, but you're not showing them that they can be structured. Again, Shaka Zulu just came in and say, when a bastard inherit the kingdom, all do well. So maybe you need to be a little more stern, open yourself up, be a little more forceful, and take control of the situation. Then you won't have to worry about being a bastard. You become the head. Wow, did I just say that? Did I just make sense? Oh, wow. I think it did.
You did.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I would like to know if the remaining siblings can get past their idea of kingdom and leadership.
Spirit,
get past their struggle with the idea of kingdom and leadership.
Spirit, can the remaining siblings get past their aristocratic ideas? They said yoga, relax, release. Yoga, relax, release. Can they get past that? They say positive change, relax, release, positive change. They got their own issues to work out. What Spirit's saying, can they get past that? Purification. Again, relax, release, positive change, and purification. These people have their own issues to work out. So here's what Spirit is saying. Not only are they trying to harass you, or they trying to make you feel unworthy, they have done a great job at letting you know that, hey, you are very much unlike us. My mom and my dad was married, and we grew up two-parent household, and we had clothes in the closet after washing that smelled like lemon detergent, and you just didn't have anything, So they saying all of that nonsense and jargon that they're giving you, that's due to them not being healed, because they're wondering what was so good about your particular individual style, or your path of you being across the railroad tracks, your mother, etc., whoever. Why was it so good? What made their particular mother unworthy? So now they have to deal with that, because that man said some real harsh shit.
I'm sorry?
Okay, let's say your father. Spirit is saying that there was a male figure that said some real harsh shit to their parent, which made their mother feel like, okay, what was so good about this person over here? So the mother brought all of that shit down to the kids, but at the end of the day, the mother was still in there crying, drinking her fucking wine, saying, okay, he went over here and dealt with this person while I was sitting over here, and I know I'm aristocratic, I'm good, I'm clean, I'm healthy, my wig cost $6,000. Why would he go over here? And the kids are under that same impression. What's so good about her mom and her family and her shit? And it's kind of so jealous ridden, to where this is like so damn messy, to the point that nobody knows whether they're coming or going with this. Nobody even know how to feel. Your siblings, they don't know how to feel about this. The parents, they don't know how to feel about this. You think you're the only one in this thing where, okay, I'm the bastard of the bunch, and I don't know how to feel. They're saying, damn, we got a sister out there who done came up from the struggle, who's doing her thing, and we're sitting over here just ice cold to each other like a family of fucking wasses, venomous wasses. They're tearing each other apart. They're cannibalizing each other. And to me, Spirit saying, why do you want to be part of that?
Yeah.
Why would you want to be part of this chaotic situation to where they're cannibalizing each other? They're wasping on each other. They're just judging themselves so badly, to where you're the outsider wanting to get in. So you're like that kid knocking at the door, and they saying, wait right there, and they're laughing. But at the same time, they in there body slamming each other on the couch while you waiting to come in.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of it, but the game, the relationship is still playing out, because there's still a matriarch. And
so I'm not seeing a matriarch. I'm not seeing a matriarch. Keep in mind, there is no matriarch. There is a jealous.
No,
there is a jealous.
For real, there is no matriarch, but there's a belief in a matriarch.
Okay, got it. Now you're fine. Now I'm following. I should say there is a belief that there should be a structured matriarch, but nobody has risen to the challenge that is deserving. When the bastard inherits, the kingdom, all do well. Put their ass in their place.
I see. I got you. I got it.
All right. So now we're gonna go over here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your fifth house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. And in your fifth house, you have the enslaved prisoner. Can this thing be any more straightforward to how you're feeling? Now, you got to think about when you're dealing with sex and you're dealing with entertainment and you're dealing with luck, these are all the things that God gave us the ability to release. This is our relief point. And once we release things, we become stronger and more adapt to, to be able to handle them a lot better. And in this house, you got the enslaved prisoner. So now, when it comes to your sex life, you're doubting yourself on getting a really great aristocratic style man, because guess what? I'm holding that situation over my head that I'm a bastard. So now I'm not going to value myself sexually enough or romantically enough to go after the type of dude I really want. So I'm going to settle, right? Now when you get over here to your entertainment, what if somebody find out that this is my situation that you're carrying around? Or what if they find out that these people are going to judge me like this? Or I can't even bring people around here because they're going to say some harsh off-the-wall shit to me and could be embarrassing. So guess what? I'm going to stay away. I'm going to keep everything private, keep everything away. Now when you get to your luck, I'm so unlucky because I've just been placed in this situation by the universe. This is what I've made myself to be. This is my cross I have to bear. And literally, this lady is tied to a pole with chains all over her.
Yeah.
You're losing. And the sad thing about it, you're supposed to be great. You're supposed to be king. If you could look in my eyes and see what I see when it comes to you and your kingdom, you would literally take off your clothes, jump up and down, and say, "I'm free," because you win. If you can get past this right here, this fifth house, you win.
Yeah.
Out of all the other shit that I've talked about, working you up to this, if you can get past this fifth house of enslavement and your sex life, entertainment, and luck, you get a sense of pride and a sense of self that nobody can break. Cinderella.
Yeah.
Spirit is talking mad trash to you in my head, but I'm just saying small stuff. They're calling you Cinderella. They're calling you, they keep calling you Puddin'. They keep saying, get over it, Puddin'. Cinderella, put on the damn shoes. They keep saying all this kind of stuff.
They're right. I mean, Cinderella is the analogy for sure. Yeah.
They're going hard. They're going hard for you. They want you to change.
Thank you, Spirit. Thank you.
And they say one more thing. Just try to be careful of the females that come your way liking you in that manner. They say be careful. That's a distraction.
Yes, it is.
All right. So, would you like to ask this card a question?
Oh boy. I would like to know if I will find a person who is open and can accept someone who is bold and trying to be, I shouldn't say trying to be, someone who is bold, me as being bold, and at the same time needing strength. I think I run into a situation where people don't think that I need, like I've been told, well, you don't need me. You don't need me. You're strong. And I want to know if I can find someone, and I guess that's more me. How do I I need to let people know that I need them like that. Right?
Spirit, will you send her a helpmate? How about that? Can I ask it that way?
Yes.
I got you. I got you. Spirit, will you send her a helpmate? Spirit say you need to nurture yourself. How are they gonna send something to you to make you whole when you haven't tried to fix those broken pieces? So once you start nurturing yourself, and when I say nurture yourself, let me tell you exactly what Spirit is saying. You have to nurture your heart. And nurture yourself means very much nurturing your heart. So once you nurture your heart and get that pain out of your heart, and not saying you have to totally be relieved, but long as you can face the truth and understand that it is just pain, and understand that you will rule their asses. So off with their fucking head. Fix the pain inside you by becoming as strong as you can and part of the ruling class. You know, if you can't rule, if you can't serve in their kingdom, why not control them and rule them? This is the best bet. This is the best bet. So nurture yourself and your mate comes. When a queen asks for a king, trust me, every man in the whole county, in the whole nation, in the whole 7 realms of the kingdom come to pursue her. Get in that energy. So nurture yourself, become queen class, and watch how many kings come your way. And a king is there to support the queen. 100% is not the other way around. It's just that this how you say, this male society has got it backwards. It's supposed to be the other way around. But yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So just start healing yourself, and once you feel healed, then you start asking the universe to send you your king who's gonna keep you healed, who's gonna support you, who's gonna maintain. When you have those panic attacks, who's gonna grab you and hold you and squeeze you and say, sweetheart, I'm here. They don't mean shit. You got me. You need to heal yourself first. You can't have somebody come in and say, I got you, I'm going to make you better. Because you'll dump all over that person and wear them out.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
All right. So now we're going to get over here to your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents your future economic affairs. Future money, wealth, all that good stuff. And in this house, you have the Orisha Zapana. Now, having the Orisha Zapana here, it means so much. So you got to talk about, when you talk about Zapana, you got to talk about the word Zapanification. You know, you got to talk about cleansing yourself via lather. Okay? So you got me, right?
Yeah, I've been using Yucca. So.
Okay, there you go. So now, this is your 6th house of economic affairs, future finances. So while you're cleaning your physical, you're also getting rid of the money laundering style of energy, the piss poor investments, the loaning people money just to show them that you got it, that you can hang with them, that you can roll with them, the buying of the expensive cars, the eccentric expensive ass hairdos, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're healing from this. This is a gain for you. Now in your 2nd house, you had your 2nd house of economic affairs. Right now, you had the Ace of Air. This is you being verbal about your desires financially, your wants, what you won't do, what you will do. Now you get over here to the Sapana in the transformation, not transformation like a change, but transformation like a growth. And you're growing. And with this growth comes responsibility. And now that you're seeing this responsibility, the rest of these cards is lining up 100%. But I will reiterate, it's all about you getting past this fifth house energy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're working this. So in your sixth house of with Zapana, he's only thing he's saying is continue to clean yourself and your money and your prosperity, and you take your life back. You become a new person. All the dirt is gone. You won't have to show out. You won't have to prove that you got it, that you can do it just because you've been healed yourself. And you're gonna save a hell of a lot more money.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to ask Zapana a question?
I'm going through this right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I've had a big loss that was a lesson to me in this area,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to know if I can get past that loss, and if I can, I know I can get past it.
Mm-hmm. It's not that you know you can get past it, it's that you're already past it. You're just lingering on it. So he said, ask another question.
Will I be able to step out? I've been doing what I've been doing for quite some time,
Mm-hmm.
and relying on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking about how I can reach out further and do something new and different that will make my life allow me to own my time and control my environment better. And I'm wondering if this is on its way.
So partner, is entrepreneurship in her cards? It says focus upon your strength. Why shouldn't it be? You know more about what you do than the damn computer. So why don't you create another program about what you do? I don't know what you do, but they say focus upon your strength, and they say, shit, the light just went off in your head. Why don't you do it? If you got Zaponification transforming and growing you in your sixth house of economic affairs, future economic affairs, and you ask the question, I need to be financially free and not be bound and held down. They say focus upon your own strength. So whatever you do, look at how you could turn that into your business. Look at how you could benefit from it without all the middlemen.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
You got it?
I do.
Now, I want you to keep this sixth house in mind right now, because the rest of these cards is going to show you what they're telling you, that they're on your side, okay?
Okay.
Now, we're going to go over here to your seventh house. Your seventh house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your seventh house represents relationship, matrimonial affairs, the couple dating, all that good stuff. And in this house right here, you have the 8 of Earth in the upright position. Okay, you're tired. And now you're tired of walking the walk, talking the talk. You're tired, and you're telling yourself, and this is what Spirit is saying. You're saying, God, Spirit, Allah, Jaha, whatever you want to call them. I have built myself up. I am in shape. I look good. I got money. I got it all going on. I am tired of just prostrating myself for the world to see that I am somebody. I need a man. And you're just sick and tired of being on display. You're sick and tired of the heavy upkeep. You're sick and tired of walking around with this better than thou persona, hoping that somebody will come and see your greatness. You're tired. You want to rest, and you just want to put on some sweatpants and a t-shirt, and you just want to go to Walmart in sandals and be like, you want to relax, and you want somebody to approach you that can care about you like that. You're tired. You have put your best self on display. And you saying, I shouldn't have to do this anymore. I'm worth more. But that I'm worth more is coming from the sense that I don't feel I deserve it. So you can't have it both ways. You can't say I'm worth more, but then you say, well, if you do send me more, I don't think I deserve it because. And this is where you're blocking your own blessing. You're blocking what the universe is sending in.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I go back and forth.
Yeah. Would you like to ask this card
Then
a
I
question?
just came in with some jumping with flip flops on, but yeah.
Say that again.
I said I just came in from the store with I wore flip flops out.
Okay. This is now you're gonna put on your sweatpants and try it again. Just relax. Be human. Go out. Show a flaw. You know, just relax. Everything is gonna work out. If you can get past this fifth house energy and start nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself and strengthening yourself from the inside, the whole rest of this thing open up to you. And spirits say without your consent, they're gonna do it regardless because they say they got to give you a boost. So would you like to ask the seventh house a question?
Yeah. With this, I've always, that has been a thing for me. It's been between wanting to go out and impress and being, liking to be relaxed. I have a whole set of sweatpants and flip flops that I wear around, and then I have a whole set of business clothes that I wear around.
Mm-hmm.
Those things don't determine what my relationships are necessarily, though.
Yes, they do.
And they do.
Yeah, spirits say don't call it short. Of course they do. We're in your seventh house of relationship. So why wouldn't why wouldn't those personas you put on determine your relationship? If you want to constantly wear the businesswoman suit, how dare you ask for a man to approach you that's not going to be intimidated by you? And then with that attitude that I have achieved so much, how dare you ask the universe to say, send me a man that can respect me and help me and heal me? You don't need any help. Shit, you're a businesswoman with accolades. I can't help you. The only thing I can do is deal with you. But if you put on your sweatpants and you say, man, I am really stressed. I just had a rough day. I just need somebody to talk to hug, to hold me, to love me. It's a lot of men out there say, hey, I'll come do that. I got you. You can't ask the universe for help for a helpmate to help you with your mentality and help you maintain when you sit up there saying, I'm the best.
Yeah, I think a lot of this aristocratic is right because I come from an aristocratic environment. And I've been away from the spirits because it's not acceptable from where I am. And I'm coming right back to being able to openly communicate with the spirits and my ancestors. And I want to know if this road that goes away from just Christianity, if the spirits will accept me in that, and what role I can.
Spirit.
How should I approach that? That's what I want to know.
Spirit. She wants the male energy she's looking for, or the connection she's looking for, is not a flesh and blood male. She's looking for more of a nurturing spirit. Which one of you guys would like to come and talk to her, male or female? Which one of you guys would like to nurture her? This is what her heart is truly desiring. They say you need to trust, and this is water. They say, and keep in mind, trust water. I need to know if it's salt water or fresh water, spirit. Trust the water, the emotion. Okay, right. Trust right. Trust right. Write your petition to some form of water. Salt water, fresh water. See the other person's point of view. Okay, this is a reflection. So reflection, they're saying, this is fresh water. So this is where you need to pick up Oshun. You need to pick up Oshun, and you need to tell Oshun to come in, and yes, Oshun will accept you into her covenant, because you need to understand how you can be a businesswoman and how you can be submissive at the same time. This is your conflict with finding a man. Yeah. So you need to really call upon Oshun.
Thank you.
All right, that was your question, and that's what they said: fresh water, reflection, and trust, write your petition to Oshun. So that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're going to go over to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents your subconscious mind, what it is you think about, desires, fears, all that good stuff. And in this house right here, you have the undines and the mermaids in the upside down position. Having the undines and the mermaids in the upside down position tell me that you are 100% holding on to your emotions. You're holding on to your fears. You're holding on to your desires. You're holding on and you haven't released not one.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't released not one. You are literally playing both sides. Okay, if I just hold on to my desires and hopes that I'm going to be the best, but I'm going to hold on to these emotions that lets me know I'm not the best. You're just stuck.
Yeah.
But that's not how it's supposed to be, because Spirit saying they finna shake your ass loose. And they laughing about this. So they say they finna send a major shockwave your way. So would you like to ask this card a question?
Did I recently get the shockwave in August?
Spirit, did you get the shockwave in August? Fertility, yes you did. That idea hit your ass like a ton of bricks. Boom. You got fertility. That thing came because that was an ideal planted a while back and it manifested.
Yeah, you know, this, I lost. Should I say that?
You can say what you want. Spirit will correct it if they feel the need. Just talk it out.
I lost someone who was sort of like a twin, a mirror version of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost that person, I think, at least in my relationship, for all the reasons that was shared today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's forcing me to realize, first of all, it forced me to recognize my subconscious and forced me to realize that I had been walking on a treadmill and that I hadn't been doing and that I hadn't been acknowledging my feelings, never mind sharing them.
That's right. That was it. Because you got fertility in this house for that clarifier, meaning either a baby or an idea. And you got the idea that it's time for you to do better. Surprisingly, the idea that it's time for you to do better shockwaves into your house of reality to where you begin to win. This shockwave had to happen.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
So now we're going to go up into your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your reality, what will become, what gains, and all that good stuff. It represents your future. And in this house right here, you have the 10 of Earth in the upright position. I cannot make this up. So your reality, you gain everything you want. You walk away with the bag and the purse.
Wow.
I got no more to say. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Well, it's like all along, you described all the things I need to do to get there and to keep it. I don't have doubts about that.
Yeah, you get it. But your 10th card, that's even better. That's what you're waiting on, the 10th card. Total reversal.
That is.
180.
That is.
So when you're ready for me to move to that 10th house, let me know. You've got a question for tonight?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear.
All right. So now in your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Your 10th house represent how everybody else will see you. Now remember, in your first house, you saw yourself as unworthy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now in your 10th house, everybody is seeing you as something. So let me explain the card to you a little bit, so I'll make sure I want to drive it home for you. So your 10th house is ruled by Capricorn and is governed by Saturn. Saturn is there to teach us a lesson as far as karmic, but not to make it stick. So it's a karmic lesson that helped make us stronger. Capricorn is the animal, is the horned animal, the only horned animal that can go through trials and tribulation and not be tricked again with the same message, with the same thing. You're going to have to come at a Capricorn a totally different way. And in this house, you have a message from the earth in the upright position. Having a message from the earth in the upright position say, I will give you everything you desire, because people are going to see you as everything that you thought they never saw you as. And let me share to you what's on the image of this card. There's a little man sitting on a hill, and he has all these diamonds and golds and bag of jewels and gold just at his feet. He's holding a 10-cent piece in his hand. He's just happy, and he's just chilling, surrounded by all this wealth, prosperity, and notoriety. Now, that's a hell of a change for somebody who thought they was unworthy, who bag of gold was upside down with the 3 of fire, to having a bag of gold sitting beside you with gold bars all around your feet and diamonds and jewels and even flowers blooming. You win. Get past this 5th house energy, find yourself worthy, can nurture your inner self, and you end up with this 10th house energy of a message from the earth. Now, why is there so many earth cards in your reading, right? 1, 2, 3, wow, 4, 5. You got so many earth cards in this reading. So am I to guess that you're an earth sign or something?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo. Okay, I figured it much. You got so much earth in this thing. You're earth sign. So, hey, Virgo, you're winning.
Thank you. I feel it.
You're winning, Virgo.
I just gotta move into it and get comfortable. That's what I gotta do.
That's it. Get comfortable. And you're Virgo, so speak your mind, damn it. Don't hold back. That's one of your strengths. Speak your mind. Just don't tear nobody down to nothing. All right.
When you say don't tear nobody down,
don't mean and don't abuse your power. That's all. The power that you finna gain, don't abuse it. Because you've been in the energy. You've been in that energy where motherfuckers been taking advantage and hurting your feelings. When you get this notoriety and this power, don't you put that thumb on their head. Just let it go and be you.
I will.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question before we go?
Well, yeah, no, all of the questions I think were answered along the way. I think all the questions have been answered along the way.
All right. That's what I like to hear. I'm happy you got what you needed to get out of this reading, because as I was reading it, I was 100% confused. It was very hard to read you.
Really?
I kid you not. It was very hard to read you, and I had to pull from some serious sources. So, but the message in my mind, everything I said came out as gibberish. But you understood it, so I'm so happy for that, because I was like, I don't know if she understanding this. I don't know if I'm saying the right thing.
It was clear as a bell.
Wow.
All of it was accurate.
Wow, that's impressive. All right.
Every single word.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your reading. I'm the Baron. You know how to get in contact with me if you need anything, okay?
Will do. Thank you, Baron.
All right. Take care.
All right, you too.
All right, everybody, that was an excellent read. It confused me as I was talking. I really couldn't keep up, believe it or not, in my head. But she got what she needed to get from that reading, so it was pretty good. She's winning, y'all. She's winning. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in your universe. At the end of the day, all you got, like, click, subscribe, share. When you share this video, you not only help me, but you help others. Thanks again. Have a great one.